Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. What I do for you. I got a nice little lesson about my feelings I attended yesterday, so get prepared because it's personal. A lot of y'all don't like that, but you know how I do it. Let's go. Rightism 24 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. I give life lessons. Again, I give you my life through lessons and hope you get some message out of that and understand that that's the purpose, that's the reason behind it. But that's what I do for you. And numbers say you appreciate it, so I'm gonna keep doing what I do for you. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and yeah, that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Live your life a little bit better on your terms. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily, doing your turns now, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, that all right thinkers do just that. So my goal is to give you instructions and information, life lessons to help you do just that. Know thyself, excuse me. So the question, do you know you? If you have a problem with that, tune in. I do it for you every day. I got you. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they even know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, they are simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I appreciate you. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. That's what I do. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in me. Like think of know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. I know y'all don't like the book lessons, so I'm gonna go back to the dome. So this is gonna be a good one for you. Right thinkers, let's talk about old faces in new places. And it's to piggyback off my memory of my lifelong friend Lynn. So the funeral was yesterday, and the funeral was, let's talk about it, okay? It's hard to say you went to a good funeral, but when you go to a good place with people talking good, glowing about you, and you're in a good environment, it was a good send off, my man. If you'd have told me, then Gardner would have a house full of people at church saying goodbye to him. You'd, I, I lost the house on that one. But yeah, that's my man. Let's talk about it. Now, I went to my dude's going home service yesterday, and I saw a lot of old faces. That's what I really want to talk about. My man, I did that already. I gave you your props. But I saw the neighborhood that I raised, grew up in church, in the house, for my man for the neighborhood. Legend. Okay, he hit legendary status. He's always my man, but the stories about that. And it was funny because they had a long line when they said, "That's something to say." I wasn't going, but I had to. I just couldn't. I haven't spoken at a funeral since my best friend back in the day, Ralph. God damn it. Lucas, my dude. Ernie Lucas, big brother, older brother. But I was compelled to get up and say something about this dude. This was a little different, but same thing. I was compelled. I had to say it because everybody talking real good stuff, and yeah. But let me tell you about the land I know. So yeah, I had fun. All right, yeah, I was there like everyone else to what pay my respects, my last respects, and I ended up giving my last word because yeah, yeah, my dude. Yeah, my dude. I can't get around it. Not just my dude got around. That's my dude. And some of the people who tell the stories just confirmed it with me. I can't stop laughing. But he didn't just get around with the women. Oh, but yeah, but he did get around with the women. He got around in other areas. We had people from his job, from his Anybody know him? Know he's at the YMCA. He knew everybody down there. He's Mr. Sociable, so it was a good send-off. And he got a new thing from the city, something reserved and gonna put down in the city hall. So he made a nice little name for himself. And I saw a lot of people, young and old, I see felt the same way about my dude also. So that was cool. I listened to the stories. I'm laughing. I mean, like everybody, and everybody had a story, my man. And I really enjoyed myself. I at a funeral. That's I need to know him, but that's my dude. So yeah, I can say I laughed the whole time. No tears. I wasn't sad at all. I didn't feel none of that. I just was enjoying the festivities of the people and the environment that is set. And he did that. My dude did that. So I was just engulfed in it. Okay. And don't call it a funeral. Why? Man, call it a gathering of old friends and family, because that's what it was to me. He just with the boy. So yeah. Yeah. It was a funeral, but it was a gathering of different people from different walks of life from his life. Everybody know the different point in time who met him, talked about how he was at that point in time. I took it back to when we was kids. So yeah. Everybody who knew him had a story or two about him. Now, I got a few myself. And I wasn't gonna tell them, but they made me do it. So and to hear, watch this, I'm sitting there and to hear what other people thought and felt about him was awesome. It was I'm sitting there just tickle pink because the story is just funny and everybody had a story. So yeah, my man did his thing. I had to give my story. After hearing all the others, I couldn't, I had to let it be known. It wasn't bad, but everything they said about it was good. No, then I know, come on, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. So yeah, let make it be known. But when you live respected and die in death, you will be no regrets. You will have no regrets. But the people who knew you, nobody regretted knowing him. Nobody regretted no experience with no regrets. So that's a good thing. Knowing Lynn, he got everything out of life he wanted and some. If you told him, dude, you're gonna have a house full of people praising you and worshiping you, he told you, yeah. So that was a lot more that he signed on for, but he earned it. You don't have a line of people waiting to share a Lynn Gardner story for nothing. And that's what it was. It was funny to me. And he was like my big brother, who has always showed me respect, and I did the same for him. So we never had no issue, no problem. I knew he's the big brother, I'm the little brother. So he pretty much dictated the role when we played until I got grown. Like I said, once I became a man, the playing field pretty much leveled out. So I had a chance to exercise my right. He listened to some of the stuff I had to say. I respect that. He's always a good listener. Yeah, he was my big brother, who I sure did that, excuse me. But he was not. He wasn't my best friend. No, not by no stretch. I know, no, but he was a good friend. Hell yeah, he never denied me, never disrespected me, never made me feel anything less than his little brother and family. So he always had my back. I was gonna have his. So when you're respected in life, everyone will want to pay what? Their last respects at death. And that's what I saw. Obviously, he touched a lot of people. Wherever he went in the city of North, he was touched people and all of them showed up. I came. I wasn't the only one. Okay. And seeing your old friends and everybody looking good pretty much, but that's just the fact that he made that part. You seen people you ain't seen in a long time. And Lingard made that happen. We grew up from Kent Street. I met him on Kent Street. It was right off of 10th Street, it's about Springfield Avenue. I lived on 18th Street, where he ended up moving from Kent to 18th Street. And after that, he became the block legend. I was the man. I had my Lynn is legendary. Now my 18th Street and Kent Street crew looked good. I was just happy to see old faces. And some of them changed, so you don't really recognize yet who's that. So, some of them still look the same, but it was a gathering, a good one. I was talking to people who knew me, but I didn't recognize them. Again, so I try to not be obvious, but sometimes I be honest. No, man, I don't know who this is, but it was a good time. I still see personally. I haven't changed. Well, everybody said I look like my dad. To me, that's a compliment. I love that. Look like Mr. Bill. Yeah, I still look like my old man Bill. So everyone says I take that as a compliment. So I love that. But some of the people, they grew up and they changed. I said, whoa. And I said, oh, I found who that. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, I was. I'm still saying, well, no. He brought out all our childhood friends, and it was awesome. It was a nice send off. Hey, but I didn't. First of all, like I said, I didn't shed a tear. When I came in there, I saw my man Sweets from back in the day. What the fuck? What you crying for, dog? Come on, man. We ain't doing that. No, we ain't. Come on, man. Yo. Okay. Come on, man. I know it's a loss. I know he gone, but come on, man. This is so. We had a good time. Last one, wrap this up. Yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be that long. All right, let me do this right quick. Appreciate you. Hope you. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna tune in, but I ain't doing it for that. I'm doing it for those who I gave cards to and hope they tune in. I'm gonna give you a little quick shout out. To be shown respect, even after death, you deserve it, my dude. That's what I saw. I saw everybody giving you your due, your props, so to speak. So kudos. All right. We all know you always talk good about the dead, but he deserved it. So, like I said, I sat there and heard all the they just gushingly talked about my dude. And I'm sitting there and said, it's all good. If you want a good dude, excuse me, if you wasn't a good dude, you would not have had a church full of people paying their last respect. So on that note, that tells me a lot. Outside of me, it wasn't just me. So good job, my man. And we all wonder at a certain point in our time in life, who will show up at our funeral? How many people gonna turn out? If you're that vain and that insecure that you are wondering about how many people go at your grave, ego, let it go. Okay, just do and everything else take care of itself. Moving on. If you treat people right, no matter young or old, they will what? Show you respect in the end. If you do right by them, they'll do right by you. So simple. But you can't mistreat people, especially when no, that ain't gonna happen. But you see them kind of people. Why? Those are funerals you go to, and ain't nobody there. If last one, you can always tell how a man or woman live by the respect that he or she is shown when after death. All that's it. But if you was a good person, an upright standing people, when they hear about you dying, they're gonna make preparation to what? Show their last respects. That's what it's all about. So if you're a good person, you shouldn't have to worry about who's gonna show up at my funeral. Will I have a full house? Will they be crying? Will they miss me? That's all egoistic thinking process. And if you concern yourself with that, you should be living right and doing right because you got bigger fish to fry than worry about how many people come to your funeral. My man earned his props. I respect that. I love you, my man. Rest in peace. Hope you enjoyed it. And everybody that showed up from 18th Street and Kent, anybody from the YMCA, and everybody, whoever came to celebrate my man's going off, I respect all y'all. I enjoyed the service. Appreciate it. And good neighbor church, good service.